certain things in your mind when you look back that these were the things I could have done better? Hello, Karishma. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you as well as I can hear you.
Very good. Thank you so much. Welcome back, madam. And how have you been?
I have been doing good so far. What about you?
Absolutely at the top of the world, as always, madam. Thank you so much. And good to connect with you one more time. So, without wasting time, we'll barge into the session topic, which is about education, I think.
That's great.
So you love to talk about it, or you want to talk about something else?
I would love to talk about education.
So time and again, we are, I mean, constantly reminded about the importance of education, right? In
Yes,
that case, I feel education is the passport to the future.
right. Absolutely.
I would like you to expand on this a little more, if you can.
Okay.
I can make
First,
it easier for you, or by giving you two, three lines, you want to. mm, Uh, I can do one thing for you. I can speak. I can give you two, three lines, and you can continue from there if you want.
no issue. I can make my own lines. That's not an issue.
I'm sure you are more capable enough. Yeah, yeah.
See, what is my perspective about education is I personally feel, and somewhere I have also realized the thing that the people who are educated, they have different kind of mindset, and the people who are uneducated, they have some different kind of mindset. So education is not only important for standing on your feet or earning money or financially independent. It is also important to learn some moral values as well as to respect others in your life. I have seen many people, especially if I talk about the old age people. If my viewers are old age people, please do not mind. I'm not talking personally about someone, but yes, I have seen the many people who are in their 60s or 70s. They have some kind of different mindset which is not exactly matched with this kind of generation. So if you are educated, you can match your mentality with the people of like next generation. If I am educated, then only I can understand the feelings of my children or grandchildren. I can understand that what they actually want in their life. And if I am not educated, I will always, indulge in old thinking and like which we used to think in our time. So that is really important that a person should always get good education, and it is the basic of everyone's life. Education is not only important for the other things, earning money, getting job. These are the secondary thing, but to respect your elders, to respect the thinking, it should always not true that youngers also respect older people. But I personally feel that older people also respect their young generation. They always feel that younger generation should respect them because they are elder, but that is not true. Every person has a self respect, and you should also respect their feeling at the same time. So for that point of view, I feel that education is really really important. It plays a vital role in someone's life.
True, madam. True. Absolutely true, Karishma. And in today's world, where the information is abundant, right? You mean where at the snap of your finger, we can get introduced to the world of information. So in
Exactly.
that case, it is
Exactly.
essential to understand that the education goes beyond the rote learning. Do you know this? What is rote learning? ROTE.
No, no.
I'll write it here for you, Madam G. Rote learning is the traditional way of learning.
Okay, okay, okay.
So my question, which my follow-up question is, do you think in this world where the information is abundant, it is essential to understand that education goes beyond this traditional process of learning?
Yes, I feel.
Yes, yes, very good. Okay. Support your answer, madam.
Yes, I feel because time has changed, generation is changed, and the process of doing everything our day-to-day life has also changed. We are not even doing the things which earlier we used to do, even to fulfill our basic needs. Now the process is absolutely changed. Earlier, what we used to do, many people are engaged in one kind of activity and they used to do one thing. But now the technology is available. You don't need to we don't need like 100 people on working on only one thing that can be handled by the machine. So this is how education also, you should improve our education level. We should not stuck with the old ancient thinking. We should enhance. And I don't know what I am speaking. This is just imaginary answer.
Just trying to understand what you're speaking, right? That's go on.
Even I'm trying to understand.
Is it about instilling? I mean, I personally felt, Karishma, it's about instilling a passion. There has to be
Instilling means?
a good thing that you asked me. Instilling means it is about instilling when putting. When we say we
Oh,
instill, we need to instill that desire within us. INSTILL. I'll put that word again. Is it a new word for you?
no, I understand.
No, I
Okay.
mean, did you hear this for the first time today? That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Instill.
Ins, ins,
Okay. Means putting something inside.
so you can say that I need to instill that desire. I need to instill that curiosity within me. I need to instill that learning. I need to instill that passion, whatever that you want to say. I gave you
Okay.
different context, so you understood maybe. So you could use it in multiple contexts, right?
Right.
So my point was that it is beyond the books, scriptures, whatever that we follow. It is like how we instill our passion. Okay, Krishma,
Yes.
very high thoughtful question. So I'll make some questions easy for you as well. Do you
Yes.
have a memory, I mean, early school memory, which is very much related to education, but you want to bring that to your viewers today and also to share with me?
See,
Which
one of the common thing, I think my most of the viewers are also aware of it, that I was not really good with my English language. If I talk about education, rest of English, I was really good with all of my subjects. I got distinction in accounts, maths, business studies, especially law. I was really good in all the subjects. And you know what? What when I cleared my 12th grade with Hindi medium,
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt, madam. I was distinction. Did you say that? I पता नहीं मैंने सही सुना
I
कि
got, I
हाँ.
got.
Thank you. Thank you. Please continue.
So when I cleared my 12th grade, I was thinking like, now I have done everything in Hindi. Let's change the medium into English now, because I am going to the college, and it is, one of the good college of Delhi University, and I did my college regular. So I changed the medium and start giving exams in English. And in my first semester, I got failed in three or four subjects. And then again, I realized, okay,
Ah,
this is not my cup of tea. I should change the medium now. And then again, I back to the Hindi. And unfortunately, I have completed my graduation in Hindi medium as well.
hmm.
And however, I was the second topper of my college just because of the Hindi language. And my achievement was pursuing law in English language, which is after 4 years of graduation. While I started working with the companies and job, person learns with the experience. When he gets the exposure to speak in front of someone, then only he get exposures and he learn the potential things which are really important for the life. And then I pursued graduation from English medium and successfully I succeed. Yeah, I did not fail this time. That time.
I did my college in a regular mode, so I thought I'll just put that sentence in a little bit. I had studied in a regular mode, you can say.
I had studied in a regular mode. Okay.
We have heard these instances of young girls, even young boys, dropping out from their school at an early age. So does this kind of news they worry you, that and they do not turn up even at the school?
Yes, it's very common. It's very common with the people who personally don't like to study.
It is,
And
it is not about not like, I mean, there are people who really want to study, Karishma, but they cannot make
but
it, but they cannot go to
oh,
school, right? So why don't you think it from that perspective as well? I mean, as think and answer me from both the perspective if you can.
see, I have seen only the perspective that people who are not interested in study, and that is why they quit. Because I have seen in my family as well that, like, especially if I talk about boys, all boys have the opportunity to learn something, but they didn't learn or didn't pursue their graduation or the higher education just because they really don't want to do anything. So sometimes it happens that the people who really wanted to do, but they did not get the same opportunity. But the
Uh,
people who get the opportunities, they don't want to take the benefit of that opportunity. So it is applicable for both. But I have not seen the people who had, let me think a few names if I can. I don't remember.
no problem, no problem. I was just wondering if you could tell me, I mean, apart from this disinterest, what could be the other reasons that these dropouts happen? I mean, both.
Obviously, financial instability. That is the foremost reason, even in India, that many people did not get the financial finance to pursue higher education, because these days education is like a business. We have to pay a lot of money to become something, right? There are very less people who get their dream job or dream work without spending any money. So obviously, because of the finance, if I talk about myself, obviously we do not also have money. We did not also have money to pursue like my higher dreams. So I just completed my education from government school. If my parents would afford a good amount of money, obviously they sent me to private school. So sometimes this also happen, but it ultimately it is totally up to you. If a person want to do something, he can do, even if he is from like lower school or higher school. That doesn't matter actually. Education is same for all. The courses are also same for all. The same books you are studied in 12th class government school, the same books you are reading in the private school in 12th class. So there is no such difference. If person is really capable and wanted to do something, he can make the changes and he can achieve his goals.
Yes, thank you. One small correction. You said financial instability. The word will be financial instability,
Oh,
because
instability.
stability is the correct noun form, because it is describing
Okay.
the state of being unstable.
Okay.
Means unstable
Okay.
is the state of being, hone ki avastha, and that's
Okay.
that's what it is describing. And when you describe it, it will be financial instability.
Okay. Okay. That is the only correction.
That's the only correction. Yes, yes, you are brilliant, actually.
Thanks for the motivation.
And do you have certain things in your mind when you look back that these were the things I could have done better in terms of education, apart from whatever that you have said?
Yes, I could have done better if my English would be good. I feel
Mhm.
it. If my English would be better, then I could do better in my early age, and it didn't take much time to achieve my goals or dreams. I think I would have been achieved earlier if I would be good in English language or something, or my communication skills. You know what? When I was in the college, I was so dumb. I could not even know how to speak with the person, how to talk with the people. I was so shy, and people used to call me Behenji because I used to wear suit, salwar, and dupatta also. I don't know. People don't like, because this is Delhi, and in Delhi University, like the people from good families are coming, especially on the regular mode, and they used to wear different kind of stylish clothes, and they used to speak in accent and good language. Many people, like many students, used to speak in English that time. But I personally create my group, the people who are like same me, same like me. They did not they don't, how to say this, they did not speak English.
I,
They
I,
didn't speak
I, I,
English.
I personally create, I personally created a group. Okay. I personally
Okay.
created a group of non-English speakers.
Oh yes, that's a good line. So I personally created a group with non
Of Karishma, you are on mute. Yeah, I personally created a group of non-English speakers. You can say that.
I personally created a group of non-English speakers.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what you wanted to say, right? I mean,
Yes, this is what I want to say, because in that, even at that time, most of the students in the college used to speak in English language with the good vocabulary, good sense of presentation, and I was like so dumb. I could not even make the good communication, and even in Hindi, I was so shy. But when I joined a company, especially I joined call center just to improve my communication skill, because
oh,
call center is the kind of place where you can explore to where you will get the opportunities to speak with the different kind of people, and you can improve your confidence and enhance your speaking skills. Even though it was a Hindi call center, I improved a lot. And after, it is only for 1 year. It was like I started doing my first job when I was in the second year of college, in the vacation time, like 3 months or 4 month gap when you get. So first call center I've joined for 2 or 3 months, and then after graduation also again I joined for 1 year, and then I feel that I have improved a lot, and then I started giving interviews in different companies, but I got rejected in few companies because of my communication skills, especially English. Especially I would love to job with the management companies, even management companies. Do you know? One of my sisters were working with them, and they choose the people who are good looking. Their personality, overall personality is good, and they speak flawless English. Other things are okay with me, but just because of my speaking, I was not able to crack that interview, and it was so heartbreaking. And but I forgot that company after that, and I just changed my path and I started working in accountancy or law firm, because that was ultimately my field. My parents also guide me, or like my would be husband, he also with me that time, he also give me a good guidance that time. He suggested me that you should not go for this. This is just temporary things. You should focus on your career, and that career, like, you have a background from BCom, so I think this is the right path. Like, you should join CA firm and then law firm. I did everything, whatever he said, and yeah, matlab, like
And I'm happily
he
married
had.
ever after. You see, like that. And now the movie is going to end. So I'm happily married ever after. Just take care of the
No,
just
I'm
take care of
still working.
Karishma. Yeah, just take care of
Huh?
the past tenses, Karishma, because
Okay.
uh, uh, when you go in a flow, actually, if you remember, I had told you, uh,
Yes.
you are in you are in actually Vande Bharat Express. You have to realize. So
But today I speak very
yeah.
consciously.
But you spoke very well. Except what happens is, especially when you describe about your past, so those tenses they tend to, I mean, they get mixed up. No problem. So say for example, when you say I forget, so because you are narrating now, so you said I forgot about my past now. I moved on. Instead of saying I
Okay.
forget about, right? And then if you're saying my would be husband, अभी भी लोग आपको पूछेंगे शादी नहीं हुई, no,
Oh,
uh,
but that
my,
time,
हाँ, so that time के लिए बोलना पड़ेगा my then would be husband.
okay, I didn't know that.
So you understood that? That's why we are here,
Okay.
madam. We will help you always. We are always at your service, right? And how is everything going on YouTube?
It's going well.
It's going well. Why
So,
you're not
so.
happy?
Okay, I didn't tell you that I went to Joe Stock. Do you know what Joe Stock is?
Yes, I know, but when did you do that? Where is the video? Because I keep
Uh,
watching
it
the
has
channel.
it has not yet published. It will publish in the next month, October.